Hey, this is Voxite, and in this tutorial I will demonstrate how you can use, edit, and everything you need to know about this template. So here I am inside the project file, and the very first thing you will need to do is import your logo. You can double click inside this window area over here and then navigate to your logo location, and then simply double click your file to import your logo. Let's just use this one for example. You can see now the logo is imported, and then you will have to go under .edit folder. Alright, drop this down, and here you will have a logo holder composition. Double click this to access it, and here you can see that there is already a logo which you can go ahead and delete, and you can also delete the tagline layer, text layer if you want, or if you want to keep it you can go ahead and do that. I'll just delete the logo file, so just click and delete. Then you will need to click and drag your new logo and drop it inside this area over here, and this will drop it inside the composition. With this layer selected, I will press S for scale, and I will drop the scale down a bit and maybe reposition this just a bit, and maybe grab the text and maybe drag this down a bit and just try to keep it centered. You can activate the title action safe border guides to make sure everything is centered and properly located. Maybe move this to the left a bit, and you can go ahead and double click this text layer if you want to change this. So alright, just to give you an example, and this is how you edit your logo composition. If you go back inside your render comp and let's choose a frame here towards the end, you can see your logo updated and everything works as it should. Alright, now inside this render, which you can also access through this folder here, so to render, there's a render composition, which is this composition here. You can see that there are 3 layers here. This will be the SFX, so the sound effects if you want to export those when you render. The main comp, which is the actual comp that contains all of the comps, the pre-comps and the effects. And then there's a colors layer here, alright? And if I go to the top to effects controls, and if you don't have this window, you can just press F3. Just make sure you have the colors layer selected. Alright, and this will pop up the effects, and here for example let's choose a frame, and here you can do your color editing. Alright, so let's change the text, the sky. Alright, you can kind of see how this changes as I move the cursor here for the color. Let's see, energy 1. So there are 2 energy colors that you can affect. Let's actually just choose a violet maybe. Alright, you can kind of see how the color changes, and maybe for energy 2, let's maybe use a red. Alright, so this kind of gives you an idea. Let's move towards the later half of this project and maybe change the explosion to red as well. Or actually, let's just use that violet. And you can change the explosion color, of course, and you can also control the color of the logo electricity individually. So this will be the logo option here, and you can change this to red maybe. See how that looks. Maybe that's a little too aggressive. Maybe make the red a bit more pale, and maybe desaturate it and lower the brightness of it. You can kind of get an idea of how this works here. Alright, let's choose some more frames here. Make sure everything is the way you want. Maybe change the sky to more of a violet to match the other colors as well. And this will also change the colors in the first half of the project. Alright, so now with your colors changed, you can go to composition, go to pre-render and select your file name. Alright, and inside Custom AV, the first thing here is select audio output if you want to export the sound effects, and for format you can go with H.264. This I can really recommend this format, and inside format options just make sure the target bitrate and maximum bitrate are pretty high, so maybe 150 low and max of 300. Profile high, level 5.1 should be fine. Hit OK again, select render, and you're done. So that's it. If you have any questions at all, just contact me through my profile on VideoHive, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. So thanks for watching.